Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest on the line right now, Queen Naija.
Hi, how y'all doing? Good morning.
What's
Welcome,
happening?
Good morning.
I just saw you stretching. Don't act like you're not tired.
Oh, no, I'm not tired. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just stretching because I never really stretch, and my bones be needing to crack.
You don't get massages and stuff like that, Queen Naija?
No, I mean, not really. I've been to the chiropractor once in the airport recently, and like it really didn't help.
I wasn't a chiropractor in the airport. That was probably one of those guys that do the little cheap massages.
No, it was a chiropractor. He was like sort of certified and everything.
Really?
That's what he told you?
Well, he showed his credentials.
Oh, wait a minute. So you was just randomly walking through the airport and the guy walked up to you and said, I'm a chiropractor?
I'm a chiropractor. Let me show you my work.
Well, I did it for footage because I was recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, how you been holding up during this pandemic? How's everything been going?
At first, I was a little discouraged, but it turned out for the best. I can't really complain. The pandemic has actually blessed me more than it's been more of a blessing to me than anything.
Really?
so?
Why?
Just because I've gotten a chance to be home, with my kids and not be away from them too often. Like I get to come right back home if I'm at the studio or working, and like I've seen them just learn so much. And yeah, I've been able to get music done to release my album, so I got a chance to perfect it.
Yeah, congratulations on the album. And that is true. Like during a pandemic, you had a #1 selling album.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. Like I really put my all into it. So it's just like I really didn't expect that, to be honest. But
Really?
yeah, I didn't expect that because like I said, it's a pandemic. The rules done changed for this. Like everything is just like happened when I want to release the album. So I didn't really expect it. I was just kind of banking on just people listening to it, like my core fan base, and just appreciating what I did.
But you got a big base, though. I mean, especially being the fact that you been on the internet for so long.
Yeah, I got a nice fan base. Yeah, I would like to reach outside of them though, so more people could get to know me.
Shit, you got 1.7 billion global streams. You reaching somebody.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a little bit. Now, how you been doing with the virtual learning, virtual school? I know you got a 5-year-old. So how has that been going to school with him?
So actually, that's not my lifestyle. So I don't do that. He gets homeschooled. I have a teacher. Yeah, I have a teacher come and actually work with him in person.
Ooh, Queen, I just said, shut your poor ass up, your virtual learning ass.
Yeah, she said, that's not my lifestyle. That's not my lifestyle.
I don't even think he would. I don't think he would be able to concentrate. He's learned a lot. He went from not being able to pronounce a letter to full on just reading to me. So I'm like very happy about that. My 1-year-old, who's not even 2 yet, we've all just been working with him, me, his auntie, like his dad, everybody, and like he knows his ABCs fluently. He's not even 2 yet. So I'm really that's why I said like this pandemic has been a blessing because like I really got to see them, grow. I don't feel like I've been lacking in those areas. So,
Gotcha.
Queen Naija, I saw you wrote this post and I thought it was powerful. You said, getting pregnant right after signing, people predicting my failed career, recording songs and trashing them out of anger because it wasn't good enough, dropping 2 songs I hated, sleepless nights away from my kids and my man, giving up a stream of income, YouTube, hearing mad people compare me to other artists, saying how I'm trash and nobody listens to my music, dealing with rumors. You went on and on and on about all the things. And now you are happy because the album came out and it just shows how much support that you actually did get. Was there ever a time when you felt like too stressed out, like, I don't know if I can do this?
Not to an extent where I feel like I don't know if I can do this. Just kind of like, it was just a lot of pressure on me. And it made me low key, like, it made me just want to do it more. Like, no, I have to do this. I have something to prove. And I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people be like, oh, I don't have anything to prove to these people. But sometimes, like, as an artist, as a human being that, like me, that wants to, that's actually a good person or that actually has a story, you want people to hear it because people can relate and people can heal from certain things. And I don't know, like, I don't know. It was pressure, but it turned out for the good. So all of that stuff is real. Like what I said in that post, like all of that is like for real.
Do your PJs say yes, Big Daddy?
Yes.
Envy jealous.
Why?
He wants some PJs so that say yes, Big Daddy for his Big Daddy.
Yo, shut up, man.
That's what that is.
Now, I saw there was all this controversy with the Birkin bag that you got for your birthday. What was going on with that? Why was it such a big deal that people were really seeming to like hate on that and your relationship?
Truthfully, I don't even know. Like, honestly, I don't even know what happened. I'm out the loop on that. Like, all I know is like, I think, like around the middle of this year, I never really been into bags and designer things or anything like that. I could literally just walk into Forever One or H&M and be like, oh, this is cute, you know? And then all of a sudden, like something just snapped where I was like, oh, I want a bag. I want this bag. I want that. I don't know what happened. My taste just like got a little bit more expensive. So I remember
that bank account got bigger. Them zeros got added to that bank account. That's what happened.
Yeah. So I told Clarence, I'm like, I want a Birkin bag for my birthday. Like, just because I seen it.
You got it.
Just because like I just seen it like, you know, like kind of, I don't know, it was cute. I seen all the girls with it. I was like, oh, that's trendy. I want one, you know, but like it wasn't like, oh, I have to have a Birkin. Like I got one and like truthfully, I don't even know if I'll get another one. Like it's just cute to have. It's my favorite color.
But you work hard for it. You deserve it. You work hard for it. It's your money. Why not?
Also,
but it's not my money because he paid for it.
Well, he paid for his money, but you know, you work hard for it.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, who knows if I really feel the need, if I just want to go in and cash out on one, I guess I will.
Clarence bought the Birkin for you? Well, how much it cost?
Truthfully, I don't know, but I've seen the prices of the price range of them, and it's I don't even know how much it costed.
If Clarence should have just said, you got it.
Yeah.
You Queen Naija.
Yeah, I don't ask for much, you know?
I believe you though, because she's very humble.
Yeah, I don't ask for much, so I feel like that's like he always said, the people that don't ask for much deserves the most. So it's like
absolutely.
Yeah.
How much has your taste changed? Do you have more expensive taste now since your bank account is up?
I mean, I guess a little bit, you know. If it's ugly and it's just a name brand, if it's ugly, I'm still not gonna buy it. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these name brands just be like a T-shirt with something on it, and it's just like that's like not even
$700.
Yeah, like that's not even cute. Like if it was something really good quality or something like that, or I've got like, cause y'all know everybody say my style sucks. So like I can't dress or anything. So like I've learned that like the shoes and the bags and stuff be the most like expensive, and like the clothes, girls can really just wear fashion over anything and like just throw that on, and then as long as you got, you know, cute or a little expensive accessories and you good. I'm not to say that you have to have expensive stuff to look cute. You don't, but
you gotta invest in something. That's what you would invest in when it comes to dressing. You would invest in
like in the accessories. Yeah.
Does it bother you when people say you can't dress or whatever you just said? Does that bother you at all?
It used to, but not anymore. I mean, if I can't dress it, then I just can't. I mean, who cares?
Well, won't you hire a stylist since you got a teacher coming to the house?
I actually have a stylist. I have. it's the guy. He's great. He's great. For like, I only get a stylist for certain things. Like, not an everyday stylist. Like, hey, what can I wear today for a picture? No, like if I have a performance to do or if I have a music video, I'll hire that stylist. He's amazing, by the way. His name is Icon Tips on Instagram, but.
I know him. Okay.
Yeah, he's great. And like a lot of times he wants to see me go like a little bit further than my comfort zone. So sometimes if it looked like I'm wearing something crazy, you're like, why does she got that on? You know, he calls it fashion. So it's like
fashion is all about taking risks too. Some people are gonna love it, some people won't love it.
And it's really not about what people love. Like if it's on me and I like it and it's cute, like what is that? How is that affecting your life?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna ask you something. Let's talk about the album a little bit, Misunderstood, right? Because there's a lot of themes on there that we could relate to. I want to ask you about the song 5 Seconds. So are you the type of person when you get into an argument with your man, do you like break up and get back together, or do you not go through all that? Because I know some people be like, it's over, we broke up, and then the next day y'all back together. What type of relationship argumenter is Queen Naija?
I know we don't do like break up to make up. That's dumb. It's childish. Like I'm too grown for that. We have kids. You know, niggas just disagree and that's it. And then, you know.
Who usually apologizes first?
It depends on who's like the most wrong. Like if I feel like I'm really not wrong about something, I'm not really gonna apologize.
Who's more spiteful?
When the last time you felt wrong?
Who's more spiteful?
I don't think any of us are spiteful. We're not spiteful.
So he
We
doesn't
don't-
leave up the toilet seat to piss you off in the morning, nothing like that. Nah.
When
No,
the-
it's not. It's really, really not like that. We're not perfect, but it's really not like it's not a petty relationship. Like it's really not.
Gotcha.
So, you know, like I don't like all that arguing stuff. Like, what's the point?
I agree.
When the last time you felt wrong, Queen Naija? Like when the last time you knew you did something wrong?
Knew I did something wrong.
Let me ask. What Clarence at? Let me ask him.
Clarence is upstairs getting ready, but I don't know. I don't remember the last time I've done anything wrong. I don't really think I do things just wrong, just to.
When the last time he did something wrong and he had to apologize?
Yesterday.
No. Y'all are so look, y'all really trying to like it's I'm really like telling the truth. Like
I believe you.
That's great.
yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Were you irritated when Chris and Clarence had their back and forth on social media? And, you know, how did you feel when you saw that happening? Because I know that had to feel like...
No, I wasn't irritated. I mean, that's just... that's something I can't, like, stop. That's honestly, and a lot of stuff, like, people don't understand, like, niggas getting paid from this. So it's like sometimes people do it, like, it's almost like entertainment, like, kind of... Not, I don't want to say like fake beef or anything, but just like reacting and like responding like in front of like that stuff is like a lot of people do it like because it's a show, it's a bag. So it's like I'm not really.
Was there an apology? Like, did Chris at least apologize for starting with Clarence and
You said it's
some
a
of the things
bag. What bag?
YouTube views.
You don't know about
YouTube views.
YouTube.
views. Oh,
Right.
I got you.
YouTube is a whole different like anytime you react to something, anything that like has a big title, anything that like people are gonna go and click and watch, that's money.
Right.
Like that's money. So it's like if it's not that serious to an extent, like people don't mind, I guess. But I just keep my hands out of it because you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to focus on like a lot of other stuff and it don't bother me.
Gotcha.
Like, what else are you focused on right now? What else is Queen Naija doing? The album came out, #1, did well.
Well, it's not over. I definitely need to do a deluxe. I've been gone for 2 years, so I can't leave another 2 years. I have to stay consistent now, keep my face out there, and I have to find new ways to promote. I have some features that I still haven't done for people that I want to do.
Like who?
And Meek Mill, he sent me a song, and Jeremiah. It's a few people actually, and I always feel like if someone gives me the opportunity that I feel like it makes sense, I definitely want to do it like as soon as I can, because you don't want to keep nobody like just around waiting, especially if I'm like a fan of their music. But that, and just like I would like to I really want my own studio. I really do. Like I have like stuff here. I just would like to work home, but in this space right here, like I've been trying to work on a lot of things, like as far as like buying a house and this and that. But I think I learned that I don't even want to buy a house anymore. I would like to build it from ground up, because it's so many things that I want, that Clarence want, that I feel like we cannot find in just like a house that's already built. So like now we have to step back and see. Like it's more and more than just like the music. It's just like being at home and like dealing with your personal life. I want to invest my money into some businesses. Like I'm a creator, so I'm not all the way like a businesswoman. You feel me? So I really would like to invest and like find a way to use my money right. Keep making money while I'm asleep. Yeah. So.
Gotcha.
Passive income. So you do some investments and that money's just coming in.
Yes, especially, and then like for my kids, I just want to keep it going to where like my kids can be blessed.
Generational wealth, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, some people get money and like they get these deals and they just like blow it on like, because a lot of people not used to money, and they want to get everything they ever wanted. They want to buy their family this and buy that and just like spend it and throw it all out, and it's just like sometimes that can really come back to bite you.
You took a break for 2 years. Was that because of the baby or just because of the pressure? It was getting too much for you? What was it?
A mixture of course, when I had the baby, There go Clarence. Of course, when I had the baby, I sat down a little bit, and then I tried to make my album, and I was trying to rush because I was also trying to like prove to people like, no, this baby is not gonna change anything. I'm still gonna do it. But I was rushing so much that like the music that I was making was kind of like, it was good, but it was kind of like everywhere. Like I didn't have like a cohesive album. So I decided to just step back and take my time, because people was really, really like, where the album? Like you've been since the EP, like, oh, you about to fall off, you falling off. So it's just like, it was discouraging, but I was like, nah, I mean, if I'm gonna give y'all a debut album, it has to be a classic for one, has to be non-skippable, has to be cohesive, and it has to make sense. And I don't want to just be like putting out anything. Like when I give it to you, I'm gonna really give it to you.
Right.
Yeah. So
which songs on the album did you write?
I wrote two. Okay, so I'll tell you the ones that I didn't fully write. Bitter, that came to me already written, but I changed it up, fitting to me. It was actually more vulgar than what it was. It was this pussy too sweet to be bitter. I changed it.
You want to say that?
Because it's just not me. What else was it? So a lot of these songs I written myself, but I co-wrote with some people, like London J, like on Lie to Me, he wrote the hook, I wrote the verse. And then like songs like Too Much to Say, Trial and Error, Pretend, Say What You Mean, all of those songs were like written by me. But if I had a co-writer, I kind of controlled the content of the song, the concept, and really a writer just come in and help me like and how to word it, because I only know from my own set of vocabulary.
Right.
So sometimes they can put it to me like, oh, you should say it this way, and it sounds swaggier like this, or like, but usually I have the melodies and the cadences down pat.
Okay. What about the song Without You?
I freestyled that. I wrote that completely alone.
Okay. Now I got to ask you, so is that really, that feels like a scary feeling, right? Like, I don't know what I'll do without this person. Is that a great feeling, or is that a scary feeling, or both?
It could be both. It could be a great feeling, because sometimes being vulnerable is low key a good feeling. Like, it's like, like the butterflies, like just being in love, and just like, it's like a high, it feels good. But then it could be scary, because you never know like what could happen if it all falls down. Like, am I going to be able to, I mean, deep down inside, yeah, I probably would. But sometimes people are dramatic, and like, I'm one of those dramatic people, like, oh my God, but yeah, Without You was honestly, how did I write that song? I kind of just listened to the beat. It reminded me of like a Lauryn Hill kind of vibe. And the song itself, the melodies, everything sounded vulnerable. So I just put a vulnerable sentence there. Like, what would I do without you? And then from that point on, I just kind of like freestyled it.
Was that song about Clarence?
Honestly, no, it wasn't. It was just a feeling.
And
damn. So Clarence, he wasn't a point of reference at all?
I mean, okay, so this is what I want you guys to understand. Like, I know when I came into the game, I was writing music about my real life, right? And I still do sometimes. But as an artist, sometimes something's not even happening in my life where I just got to create a song that somebody else can relate to. Even if it's not happening to me, it's like being an actress. You got to put yourself in different shoes. When I wrote Pack Light, nothing was going on with me and Clarence. I was actually super in love. I had just finished releasing Butterflies Part 2. Butterflies Part 2 was my real feelings. But I had to go into the studio the next day. And after listening to that sample, I'm just like, oh, this song makes me feel like angry. So I got to get angry. So then, like, I had no reason to be angry. So I had to step into that bag and like really make myself mad and think about things that can't, like that imaginary things. Like, oh, what if this happened? What if he did this?
It is probably things that happened to you already before, right? Because
definitely. So that was easy, like I can easily relive a situation from a melody.
Okay, got it. Now, I just like to hear about your process when you're writing these songs.
Yeah.
There are some songs like A Pack Light that is a get your shit and don't bring.
Yeah, I've been there before. Well, honestly, no, not even that. I've been to a point where it's just like, I'm going to leave. I'll leave my own house at this point. Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But I know that a lot of other women have probably kicked their men out or they significant others. So I just feel like, oh, this is relatable. I felt it before. If this happened, I probably would feel this way. So let me just write it.
What do you like writing better, happy love songs or songs that are angry?
I like writing angry songs more.
Why angry songs? Because you're so happy. So why angry songs? It put you in a different character?
Sorry, I just really stuttered. It kind of like, I don't know, because I'm such a nice person and I'm such this like easygoing person that I feel like I get to be somebody else, or I get to like really get into character right now in this current situation. I get to, people feel, you ever heard somebody say, oh, she need to get her heart broken again because I need some good music.
We
like,
say that about Mary J. Blige all the time.
About Mary
yes.
Tony Braxton.
They've said the same thing about me before, like, oh, she in a happy relationship, That don't mean I can't make music that y'all can like, that will sound like I'm really pissed off and I'm broken up with. Like, I can really, but I don't know, I guess like I just get to.
It feels passionate.
Yeah. But you can also feel passionate from love too. Just like Butterflies was a very passionate song for me. So, you know, I mean, love, I like to write about love in all different aspects, like the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Did your alter ego have a name?
I mean, no, just Queen.
Just Queen?
I'm just Queen.
You know, I wanted to ask, like, you know, the more popping you've gotten, the more money you've gotten, and, you know, you've always been transparent. Does it make you want to pull back from revealing so much of your life?
Definitely. Because I feel like the more that I speak, it's like the more misunderstood I am. I can sneeze and people will make something out of it.
She got
like,
COVID.
Huh?
They'd be like, she got COVID.
But it's just like I literally could say anything that people really think about in their minds but scared to say out loud. I'll say it and they'll be like, why'd you say that? Like dragging me like, and it's just like, okay, let me just stop talking at this point. Cause it's like literally no matter what I do, no matter what I say, somebody's gonna make something out of it, put words in my mouth to twist it. And it's just, it's really like, sometimes it's just annoying. Like, bro, like, let me stop talking to y'all. Cause a lot of you guys don't deserve my realness. Y'all just don't deserve someone like me to just, I don't know, y'all. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, giving your energy out like that, sometimes you don't get good energy back in return. So, I mean, I say all of that, but I'm still probably gonna be myself, and because I just can't. It's hard for me to not, I'd be like, no, I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna, and then I go back and I just like say something that's on my mind, and then all over again, it happens all over again. It's just like, I cannot stop being myself. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. I'm gonna be transparent with what I wanna be transparent with. And that's just it. I just still have to learn to just accept the fact that everybody's not gonna like it, and that's okay.
How did it feel being back out again, like for your birthday, for the album release? You know, we've all been kind of cooped up and not doing as much. How was that?
It felt great, actually. Cause like the beginning of this COVID thing, like I literally I was in a house. I didn't even want to order, like I didn't want to go out to the grocery store. If I did, I would hurry up and come back in. But it felt good to be around people that actually supported me. And
you had a lot of people there. You had a lot of people for your birthday and the listening session.
I didn't think that could happen. Honestly, I thought nobody was going to come to my birthday party because I did it so last minute. And also, I don't know. I just didn't think nobody would come. I feel like I'm not lit. I don't be partying. I don't do all of that stuff. So why would somebody come to a Queen Naija party? But it turned out, it was a good turnout. And
everyone was DJ, but he said he missed the message.
Yeah, I missed the message.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get a New York DJ because I don't know. I just love New York. So,
but you got Clue did it though.
Huh?
Clue did it though.
DJ Clue, DJ Clue, he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was dope. I just wanted it to low-key. I really wanted to have like a New York themed kind of party. Like people was laughing at me because I was like, "You ain't from New York. Like, why you, why are you trying?" But like, it's just like like people have parties like they in Paris. Like, if I want to do it like I'm from New York or like it's a New York party, like what's wrong with that? But it was dope.
I feel like you and Cardi should be friends. Have y'all ever communicated?
Yes, definitely. I love Cardi. Yeah, we've communicated recently.
Oh, y'all must got some music in the works together.
Well, I just kind of like asked her like, yo, I really don't like bothering. Like she's always supported me. Like she posts my things on her story, like my music. And like, she don't have to, she has such a big platform. And I met her in person, like we took a picture together and people be like, oh, y'all look alike. But I just really love Cardi for her transparency, and she just keep it real, and she really don't care. Like, she really don't care. She just say what's on her mind. She's still a human at the end of the day, and she's so relatable. And I feel like I can, connect with that. But yeah, I asked her, I'm like, yo, man, what, like, I don't like bothering people. Well, what can we do to like work? Cause I really want to work with you. And she was just like, send her something. So I don't even got nothing prepared, but I'm gonna go to the studio, and like, it'll just happen in due time,
Gotcha.
Word.
But it closed mouths don't get fed. So
you gotta speak things into the universe. You gotta do it.
Absolutely. Well, Queen, we appreciate you for checking
dirty
in.
on that song if necessary.
Huh?
I said, I bet you'll get a little dirty on that song if necessary.
I feel like she would be that side, because like even with the mulatto song, it was like kind of the bitter, it was like sweet, like, but when mulatto came in, she added a different dynamic. She added that kind of like dirty kind of side, and I loved it, and that's, I feel like I should never step out of character, if I want that to be on a song, then I'll ask someone who does that to come, do it.
Now, Queen Naija, before we go, let's get into a record off the album. What you want to play?
Oh my God, that was such a I'm Her. You can play I'm Her with me and Chianne Lede.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it now. And we appreciate you for checking in and joining us this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all.
All right. It's Queen Naija. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.